Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in a description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool, it is not the final rule. So it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? Hope you all are doing wonderful, feeling lovely, feeling bubbly. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. One second. Okay. All are welcome on this channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Let's tap into the tarot here. Hope you're doing wonderful, dear. And the collective needs to know for their highest good. Okay. Here we got four cards. 1 second, ladies and gents. First card that we have here is the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups is possibly someone could be coming towards you with some kind of communication. This could be someone who's interested in you romantically. This could also be someone who just wants to communicate some kind of emotional feelings. As you see, the liquid is pouring out here. So there could be someone coming towards you, collective, who wants to communicate with you. This could be someone who could be anxious and nervous about communicating with you. They may feel that you're not expecting them, or they are someone that you just wouldn't be happy to see for whatever reason. This could be maybe someone you've lost contact with, you no longer deal with or interact with this person. And they could be a little nervous. I'm picking up someone that's nervous, but they feel like it must, this person is pulling this liquid out of this vase here because it must be released. The emotions and the feelings that they have regarding you could have become or have became overwhelming for them. This could be someone you used to date, someone who you broke up with. Maybe you started to no longer feel like you had interest in each other. And so they want to come and express their emotions to you. This person could also be in regret. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who could be feeling regretful for how they treated you. So this could be a conversation with an apology. This could be possibly in the hopes that you will give them access into your life. But also I'm picking up, this is someone who's coming to talk, to express their emotions regarding you, but they are okay and they understand something about, I understand if you don't want me back. Okay. So yeah, someone wants to come towards you and they want to release how they feel. They no longer want to be in the energy of feeling overburdened. There are some feelings that they've been holding inside of themselves for a long time. And they're feeling like they're tired of being on guard. Maybe they've tried to move forward and find you in other people, but it has not been working out right. The grass isn't greener for them. And it's like they have a guard, they're protecting their heart, as you see the shield there. And they're tired of being and living in that energy. So this person may even express that to you. There's a lot of honesty that is going to be revealed to you. It's going to be very shocking. But I'm picking up, some of these people, for some of you, is interested in having access into your life, whether this is a family member, a friend, or someone you dated. And there's also a portion of you where this person is coming just to communicate, just to release, just to vent. Now, this is not someone who's coming to create some kind of confrontation. They are understanding that they take full responsibility and accountability for why you no longer allows this person in your life, allowed or allows have allowed this person to be in your life, and they want to just surrender that. So this person could be on some kind of healing journey or doing some form of healing collective where they're feeling compelled to come and admit their or confess. I'm hearing confess or admit some kind of wrongdoing, and it's like poking at them. It's bothering them. Okay, they just want to let you know that they apologize. They're sorry. They want to take accountability, and they understand why you guys did not go. The relationship didn't go as farther as you thought or hoped it would be. Okay. And so with the Nine of Cups, you could be in the energy of being very comfortable, very confident. You've moved on. You could be single, you could be married, or you could be dating someone, but you're very content at this time. And as you see, these buckets have an overflow. The nine of cups here, this represents the Nine of Cups energy. And this is happiness and abundance. So you have a lot of good fortune and a lot of prosperity to look forward to, Spirit is saying. And you're very passionate about life. So any negative impact that this previous relationship has projected on you, you're healed from that. You have not forgotten, but you're healed from it. So it's going to feel like, it may feel like, why you bring it up? Oh, ish. That's what I'm hearing. When this person approach you, you may hear them out. But yeah, you may hear them out, and some of you may choose not to. But this person, not all that are returning is coming and expecting you to allow them to have access to you. Many of these people, for some of you, understand why you have cut them off. And so, whether you choose to hear them out, that's up to you. I'm not hearing anything, whether you should or you shouldn't. It's not like something's going to happen to you. That could be part of, you know, um, their karma or their response or repercussion for their actions is to no longer have access to you, no longer have the entitlement to even communicate with you. And Spirit is saying that is okay. I'm hearing nothing against that because you're someone who has moved on, male or female. You're not holding resentment. You're not trying to have this conversation about something that happened maybe, I'm hearing 3 to 5 years ago. And for some of you, maybe 10 to 15 years ago. Okay, that's why I heard, why you bringing up old ish? Somebody like, I don't want to hear it. Why are you bringing up old ish? Okay. And so you have been enlightened, and you're not looking or waiting for this person to arrive, but they are waiting with this moon energy here. They are waiting and anticipating and hoping that they get some kind of positive response. Spirit is saying from you when they approach you, collective. Okay. They're hoping they get some kind of positive response. And when I say positive response, it doesn't mean you necessarily taking them back, but just simply hearing them out. But Spirit is saying if you don't, then you don't. Yeah, clearly, clearly, clearly. So yeah, yeah, they're hoping, I guess for someone, maybe you have a personality where you go from 0 to 100 real quick. So for some for some of you, they're anticipating, but it's like they know they have to at least try. Even if you tell them no, thank you, I don't want to hear it, they're going to walk away and move on. But for some of you, it's something about they know you'll curse them out or you'll tell them off. So it's something about your energy, yeah. Like I hope the collective don't curse me out when I approach them, or I hope they let me in their door, or I hope they answer my phone call. That kind of energy. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're ready to put an ending, to carrying this burden of what they have done to you. They're living in regret. They feel bad about it. And it looks like possibly whatever was done to you, these people, whether romantic, family, or friend, they have experienced some kind of hardship, collective, some kind of misfortune that no one may be verbalizing or they've been keeping to themselves. And whatever this experience is has put them in this energy here, in this energy where they want it to end, where they know what it's like to be betrayed. They know what it's like to be, around or with someone they can't trust, or have someone steal from them, or, falsified documents. I'm getting possibly this could be also family members, or a family member who may know information about a stolen inheritance or money or property that was supposed to go to you or your children. And there may be one family member who's being the brave heart and saying, you know what? I can't live with this no more. I'm getting this off my chest. I'm going to tell the collective. I know they're not speaking to me or speaking to the family, but I'm coming to reveal this. So you just may listen. You may be shocked at what you hear, but yeah, yeah. And some of you won't be willing to hear it out at all because you've got your own thing going on, your own abundance and prosperity, and you feel like, hey, if it was stolen from me, it will be returned. And when things that were taken from you or misappropriated is stolen from you, it will be returned. It can be replaced, and it doesn't always have to come from the person that took it from you. It could come from other places and spaces in life. Okay, when you're applying for those jobs, when you're applying for that loan, coming into a windfall of money, having a prosperous life, having a harmonious life, having a deep spiritual connection, having a lot of favor and prosperity, just sprinkled in different areas of your life as you move forward. So, what was taken from you, collective, can truly and clearly be returned to you. So, yeah, so I'm picking that up. For some of you, this could be a family member coming to give some information, and they're not coming to give this to get on your good side. They're tired of living with the lies. They're tired of living with, knowing that something was taken from you that you could use. Okay, I'm picking up, you could be a single parent, and you could use the money that was taken from you, but everything's been hush hush. There's a group of people or family members collaborating together to keep this secret, and they're coming to let it out, and they're willing to take the repercussion that comes with that. The family just may very well decide to, no longer talk to them or socialize with them, but they're ready to surrender and release what they are holding in. They understand that there may be a change in who they have an opportunity to gather with. And also, this may be a family that has been paying people this money that is due to you. They may have been like dispersing it to people to keep their mouths shut. And this person is saying, I want no more parts of it. It's the burden is just too heavy to keep holding it in. And they know that, look, I'm not going to be able to gather to get any more of that money, but so what? Because it's keeping them up late at night. Their spirit, their soul, something is compelling them to come clean and give you this information. Now, for some of you, this stolen money or this settlement that was supposed to go to you or either your child or your children, this may be something, this may be something you're not interested in, or maybe you're okay with it. But for some of you, there may be still laws or a law that can help you retrieve what was stolen, meaning it's not too late for you to get what was due to you. Maybe the courts inquired about someone having heirs left behind, and a family collaborated. I'm getting a family collaborated, that a deceased party had no children to disperse this money to, and maybe it went to the next of kin. It could have went to their mother. Okay, it could have went to their siblings. But it's not too late to get what's due to you. So this person could be sent to you intentionally so that you can reap what is yours. And this person could also be, this person could also be coming to you because it's time for it to be revealed. The pendulum always swings back. If it go left, it's going to go right. If it go right, it's going to go left. It's just law. So this person is strategically being utilized by the divine to bring clarity and truth of what's been hidden. And it's time for those who have been gathering and reaping what was not excuse me, and has not been theirs for several years. I'm hearing years. These people have been collecting money that does not belong to them. And it is illegal. They lied to the courts. And you don't have to do nothing but file one paper and seek an attorney. And now I'm hearing, even if you don't have an attorney, all you have to do is petition the court, and the rest is going to take its course. Nature takes care of its own, because when the courts find out that they've been lied to, this is illegal activity. It will all kind of come together on its own for you, for your highest good. So whether or not, if this is about a settlement that was received, maybe from a wrongful death suit, a settlement, a lawsuit, an inheritance, maybe a will that was written, maybe some assets. This person is coming to you to release the overburden. This person is losing sleep. They can't sleep. It's bothering them. It's irritating them. Not only they can't sleep, but it's even bothering them while they're awake, like while they're working. You know how you try to, I'm going to do something to stay busy kind of energy? Well, when they do something to stay busy, your face pops up, or they think of you, or they think about what the family is doing. And there's a lot of regret and sadness that is within this person here. A heavy heart. A heavy heart, Spirit is saying. A heavy heart. And this person is also thinking about, if they could do this to the collective, then what will they do to me? What if that was my child that was owed this money? What if it was me that was owed this money? If they collaborated against the collective, these are the same people who will collaborate against me. So all these thoughts, this person is reflecting in the Sun card, which is a high card of newness and clarity, new love, new harmony, and clarity. So in order for balance to be restored regarding this stolen money, this inheritance, this settlement, this could be either or, something left in a living will. This could also be property. Someone could own shares of a business. It's different for everyone watching. Okay? Something about vehicles as well. There may be several vehicles or something that was written in a will to give to someone. The sun is shining for clarity to be restored. The sun is shining because the moon, the lies, has set in darkness for too long. These people have been collaborating and reaping and spending money and taking trips. And I'm hearing someone bought a house or two houses, and they're just having a wang dang doodle. And even though you've moved on and you're happy and you're able to take care of yourself, this is something that belongs to you or either your child or your children. And these people know this. And when they did it intentionally. That's why they have been gathering to pay people to keep it a secret. But someone is coming and willing to sacrifice their connection with this family of thieves here. And so once again, you have to do nothing but petition the court. That means filling out one document, and the rest is going to come together for you. It's going to unfold on its own. I'm going to put the Sun card in the middle. It's going to unfold on its own. You may show up to court and may not even have to speak. You'll be standing there listening to the defendants get their just due. You may even receive a written and a verbal apology from the courts. This is deep, collective. This is deep. Deep like the water. This is deep. This is deep. They never thought that this day would come. They never thought. Reaping, receiving is the fun part, but the repercussion when you are stealing or taking something that don't belongs to you doesn't feel so nice and pretty. I'm also picking up that someone may try to use their health as a defense mechanism. The courts may correct them and let them know that regardless of your health, these people may have to do jail time. And it's not because you're pressing charges. The courts, they have broken the law in the city or state that they live in. They have broken, now I'm hearing something about federal. They have broken the law in the city or state that they reside in. And this family has been collaborating, hiding it. You may have even ran into some or one of these family members passing by in traffic while you're running errands, while you're out and about. Maybe you've seen a relative or something of this deceased party, one or two of them. I'm picking up when they saw you, they were very shocked. Maybe you saw one or two of their family members. They were very shocked and afraid. Some of them may have ran and grabbed their cell phone immediately to let the family know they see you, they see you. And it sent some kind of alarm, some kind of fear in the family, the thought that they saw you. They have not seen you for years, but in public, somebody saw you, collective. You didn't do anything wrong. You could have just said, hey, how you doing, and kept it pushing. But this person or these people who saw you, they may have spoke back, but they were nervous, and you saw that they were nervous in their face and like in their expression. You may have said to yourself, why are they looking like that? It's time for balance. It's time for what is hidden to be revealed with the Sun card here. The Sun card is the high card in tarot. The Sun card is clarity, increased vitality, success, positivity. This passed on ancestor could be also assisting to get this money to you, especially if they have children who this money belongs to and they know that their family have not included you or told you about this money, because by law every dime would have went to you. By law, something about by law every dime would have went to you or your child, and they wanted to stop that. So that's why they chose to steal and hide this. There could be other people outside of the deceased party's family that knows about this. Right now, a lot of them are sitting and waiting for the shoe to drop, collective. A lot of them are sitting and waiting for the shoe to drop. They understand that what they, have done is illegal, basically. They understand what they have done is something that it's going to get them in trouble. So this person is very afraid. There could be also people in the family linking up with each other and meeting and trying to collaborate some kind of cover up story regarding, if we're caught, this is what we're going to say. If we're caught, this is what we're going to do. Someone could even decide to find a way to spend and use this money ooh, without it being traceable. I don't know if this is a bank account. Maybe they have to go I don't know, in front of a judge to report how much they're spending, or maybe they get annual disbursements. This money could be set up in a trust fund. This money could be set up in some kind of account at a financial institution. It could be different kind of stipulations, like when they want to spend a large portion, maybe they have to show record of what they're doing with it and why. For some of you, sometimes money and inheritance are set up like that, especially if it is a large portion. Not all the time, but for some of you, it may have different stipulations where they have to report what they spend. I forgot what it's called, but it's something that has to do with probate court. Um, and so someone could be collaborating with family to try to hide what they are spending. They're trying to clean up. The authorities have not contacted them yet. Ooh, yet. So something's coming for this family. We started off with an ex-lover. Now it's turning to stolen inheritance of family. Okay. Mm. Hmm. This money is something that's going to allow you to really go on an additional healing journey. You have healed from an ex-lover and things you've been through in the past. But this is going to shock you. It's going to put you in a position to go through another healing journey. This is not something negative, but it's going to really recalibrate your energy and really give you clarity of why you chose. Because prior to this money being received, for some of you, you chose to cut off access from these people. It may be because they were toxic. It may be maybe you were having hardships. They wouldn't help you. Maybe you were going through depression. It could have been many things. But this money has came into play since you've been away from these people, but it still has given them any right to illegally still take, plot, plan, and strategize to continuously, spirit saying, over a long period of time to receive this money that belongs to you or either your children or your child. They keep saying children or child. So maybe you're someone with one child, maybe you have two or three. So either this money goes to you, maybe you were married to the person that transitioned, or maybe you were written in the will as the person to inherit this money, and the family falsified some documents. Or maybe you have children with the person that has transitioned. But they're very nervous and they're sitting around waiting for the shoe to drop. They're like, any day now, I know something's going to happen. Now, I seen the collective. I was pumping gas and I seen the collective. I just know something's going to happen. That kind of energy. Folks are scared and nervous. Mm-hmm. They know that it's illegal. The judge may even say this to them in court. There's something about, some questions being asked prior to this money being received. Does the deceased party have any children? Do you know of any? If so, can you contact? Several family members may have went in front of this judge and said no. Mm-hmm. This could have been someone who transitioned from natural causes, a wrongful death settlement, something regarding neglect, negligence, and also someone, a written will, natural causes, or someone had some kind of ailment they were dealing with. And they had you in mind when they were organizing and arranging their living will. People are afraid and they're losing sleep. They're having a lot of sleepless nights, collective. Not knowing which way to go and afraid. But I'm picking up someone may try to use their health as an excuse to not be prosecuted, and the judge is going to correct them right away. Like, we can take care of that on the inside. We have doctors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the courts where they live at are going to be very angry and infuriated that they have been reaping and lying and committing fraud for several years. Now I'm hearing it's only fair. It's only fair. Something about it's only fair. I don't know if this is, it's only fair that they go to jail. It's only fair that they give money back. It's only fair. Balance is being restored clearly here. You know, balance is being restored. Coming out of the confusion, coming into balance, and having that release so clarity can be received. And even though you may be financially comfortable or stable, Spirit is saying this is something that you can use in your child or your children. They keep saying child or children. Somebody has one child and this is going on, and you have no idea, but it's coming towards you. Source wants you to stay confident, seek legal advice. Something about an attorney wanting to take the case possibly pro bono until the monies are transferred, because this is a guaranteed return. This is a guaranteed winning case. If you're someone concerned about that, they'll pay for your attorney. You won't have to come out of pocket. There's someone who will represent you and take it pro bono until funds are transferred, because it's guaranteed. With the Queen of Wands, there's an energy here that is very determined to stay in their power, but they're going to lose their power. This could be an older person. This could be someone related to the deceased party who is determined to stay in control, but it's over, Spirit is saying, for them, for a lot of them, not just one person. There's a group of people that's going to be prosecuted for this. There's a group of people who could be possibly going to jail for this, and also charged with a lot of heavy fines. Life as they knew it is getting ready and preparing to change due to previous actions taken. And it's not you, it's the fact that they have been lying and going in front of this judge and receiving disbursements, and they were asked the questions and they told the lies and they kept receiving it. And it's the repetitiveness, the period over time of receiving this money. It's the accumulation, the time, the momentum. And now I'm hearing it's only fair. Again, it's only fair. So it's time to make things fair. You could be a Libra or have Libra placement somewhere in your chart. You could also be a Taurus as well. Sun, moon, or rising are somewhere in your chart. Make sure you continue to have courage. You have nothing to fear and nothing to run from. Do not communicate with any of these people outside of court if this is something you're deciding to proceed forward with, because these are people who can't be trusted. Yeah, do not interact or meet up or have any conversations with these people. They're your ops. They are your ops. I mean, well, you haven't been kicking it with them anyway, so keep that same energy. Especially after this person, reach out and let you know what's going on. What you should do from there is just seek legal advice and fill out your petition at court and get busy. Got curiosity out here twice. So they want you to remain courageous and curious to find out more, but not through communicating with the fraudulent family, meaning for you to be compliant with the courts. Show up on your court dates for time. Make sure you're dotting your I's, crossing your T's. Seek legal advice, legal representation. Ask questions, communicate effectively. Be willing to do research if it's necessary, even if you do have an attorney hired for this case. Be willing to look into things and read through things, Spirit is saying. Don't just sign anything. Someone offer you a document saying this is it and we don't need court. Make sure that you're reading over things. And you need not to have any survivor's remorse or feel guilty. These people have brought this onto themselves. You have nothing to do with the actions that they've taken, collective. That's for somebody. Don't you dare turn into a Care Bear because you have nothing to do with the actions that they have taken. You were not present. You cannot control these people. Get what is due to you and move on with your life, Spirit is saying. Get what is due to you and move on expeditiously. Yeah. Transformation. The Death card is in the upright. This is Scorpio energy. Transformation. Transformation. And through this transformation, things will be revealed. You see, it's covered. Things will be revealed. This is clarity. This is balance being restored. They're saying this is something that's going to really ground you. That could be an ancestor. Really, they say really ground you in a good way. It's going to really ground you. It's going to really confirm that whatever you were experiencing prior to finding out about this stolen money, it's going to confirm in you that your thoughts and your choices that you've made, collective, has been for all the right reasons. It's going to also confirm that it's okay for you to trust within yourself. Meaning when you are able to identify that someone or something does not resonate with you and it's best you cut it off, especially if it's non-supportive or not healthy, then you're doing the right thing. So that's what they mean when they say it's going to really ground you. Oh, ancestors all through this read. With the Lover's card here, and there's one hand behind their back and there's a ladder in front, I'm getting with this energy here that it is going to take you some time to learn to just be mindful with trusting and in your life in all areas. You will get there. You know, you won't be depressed or sad because this is a lot of money that's owed to you. You're going to be very busy and occupied. Okay. Most likely you'll be relocating as well. Okay. It's that kind of energy. Yeah, I'm actually seeing someone leaving everything behind and just walking out the door, just like we leave all that behind. Let whoever have it, let them have it. Kind of energy. Yeah, but it's going to take you some time to work towards being sure within yourself when it comes to trusting people. But you're going to gain a stronger trust when it comes to your intuition here with the Lovers here. You're going to gain a stronger trust when it comes to your intuition. You're going to find and you're going to feel and know like, I'm so glad that I cut these people off and this is why. So your judgment was not off. Look what they've done. Your judgment was not off. And Spirit is saying this is divine timing. It's meant for it to be revealed at this time in your life. They're saying you are positioned for this. position to go through the process of what needs to be done, as well as receive this information. Maybe years ago, mentally you were not in the right space, mentally or emotionally, to receive this kind of information of deceitful behavior. But this is a lot of material wealth. This is a lot of comfort. And it's going to really ground you. Gabby keeps saying that. It's going to really ground you, collective. This is the type of energy, if you play your cards right, you could retire. You could. I don't know what your age is, but you could retire. This is a lot. This portion is so large that it has to be dispersed and so much at a time, and you have to give description and proof and evidence of what you're spending on. That's what the family was doing. So I don't know if they're going to do that with you. They may just give it to you and tell you, you store it how you want. But yeah, they had to give account for where this money was spent and going. Okay, each and every time. And so source is showing up in the read, and they want you to be courageous and trust that you're being supported in the physical and in the spiritual. You're being supported. And if you're concerned, this is for somebody that needs to hear it. You may be concerned with going to the courthouse or filling out paperwork. This is for somebody in particular. Don't allow anything to intimidate you. They're saying speak up, ask questions, and ask for help from the right people. There are people who are going to be willing to assist you. If you need help with filling out documentation, there are people at the courthouse who does that and will help you fill it out. Communicate. There are people who are willing to help you. That's for somebody in particular. Do not feel intimidated if you are reading something and you don't understand what it means. Look it up, ask questions. Speak up, speak up, speak up. Be courageous, be brave, be confident, speak up. There is nothing for you to fear that is false evidence appearing real, and there's nothing for you to run from. Don't feel that way. Yeah, you're going to be mindful of who you gather with. You're going to be mindful, not in fear, not terrified, but you're going to be mindful as you move forward when it comes to people. And you're going to learn to trust yourself. Something about you increasing your intuitive abilities. You're going to trust yourself more. Whoever you are, male or female, you're going to trust yourself more. Because you could be a single dad who has monies out there who's old to you and you have no idea. Yes, there are single dads out there who are raising children by themselves. Okay? And even if you are someone who feels like you're alone in this situation, this is very specific too. Someone needs to really hear this and know this. Don't allow nothing to intimidate you. Speak up, ask questions. And you may be saying to yourself, well, in my life, I haven't, you may feel that in your life you haven't had people to be kind to you or assist you when it comes to taking care of different business, whether it's filling out documentation or anything in life that you needed to inquire about, or any kind of business that you needed to bring some resolve to. But spirit is showing up in this read to confirm to you that there are people who are going to be willing to help and assist you. So do not be overly concerned with that. The divine is working in spaces and places so that there are people that will be placed strategically. And when I say strategically, let's talk about what that means. You may be someone, like I just said, that say, when I'm trying to take care of business, people be so mean when I'm out there, when I'm out in public. You talk to the bank teller, they so mean. You talk to the cashier, they're so mean. Well, while you're at this courthouse filling out this paperwork, people are going to be kind and patient with you. There are people who are going to be kind and patient with you. They're going to be willing to explain to you anything you need to know about. They're going to be willing to show you how to fill out the documentation, because these are things that often get in the way of people being able to execute and expeditiously take care of their business, especially something like this. Sometimes people allow, things to intimidate them, whether it's not being able to communicate effectively, being intellectually insecure, or simply saying, hey, what does this mean? Explain that to me. People, there are folks who are very concerned and worried about what they look like or what somebody's going to say, that there are a lot of things in life that people in general, people have brushed off and walked away from, that could have brought them unexpected money, favor, opportunity, blessings, a lot of good things, okay? Money plus some, but they chose to walk away from it, or ignore it, because they felt that it would be challenging to understand or learn what it is. Now, those are the kind of things that are on people's minds that they don't want to speak about, because just to say, hey, what does that mean? To a person that's insecure or feel that they're not enough, that's a lot. But Spirit is saying, you better not. This is for you. You better not. Get what's yours. This is for you. This belongs to no one else but you. There's nothing to feel intimidated about. There's nothing to hide from or be shy about, and there's nothing to be sad about. You have had no control over the actions that these people have taken. Even if you're not in communication with them, they still are wrong and they have to pay for that. And who they need to take that up with? Not with you, with Source, with Divine, with the Creator, Elohim, Yahweh, Most High, Supreme. So don't allow any false sensation or illusional feelings or emotions to override you taking care of your business, to override you prioritizing what's important to you. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.